along to your hat, because this is going to be a rodeo. See how that's... So I'll redo that now. So I'm not happy, I'm happy. I'm up in the middle of nowhere, I'm right up the very north of the island. Literally lots of scrap and that around here. And I thought I'd film this today because we've got something interesting on the back. Let me show you what we got on the back. We've got a low loader on. And on that low loader, we've got a tipper truck there. And on the back of that, we've got an old big skip truck on the back. So the idea now is to stick 4 chains on this, which we'll film, and some secondary straps. It's up quite close to the nose, to the back of the truck, so we'll have to just monitor that a little bit. We're going to have to go on the coast road through Peel, so we need plenty of angle to go through some of the likes of the Devil's Elbow and stuff like that. Stay there. There's a socket down there to the side of the trailer. A socket down there to the side of the trailer, and that's a 30mm chain, heavy duty, and we're going to tighten it up here on top. Come on, baby. Oh, that's rock solid. Oh, it's nervous. We're underneath the truck here, and I'm just trying to find somewhere sensible to put the chains. Now I've got some heavier chains which are too big. The head of them are too big, and they got a head on either end, and they're too big to go between the tipper body and the chassis there. So what we'll do is use some slightly smaller ones, 25mm ones, and we're going to use 2 of them, and we're going to go like a crisscross with them, like an excavator where you cut them from one side to the other. And this one on this side. Sure, baby. So that's actually pulling it down from the chassis, and we'll do the same on the other side, and that makes it secure then. We need to go this way. On this because we're struggling for places to put this with the exhaust system and stuff like that. It's all compact, so I've gone and put it through the crash structure here. Nice job. So we've got 5 chains now. 1, 2 there, so that's 3, 4, heavy one, 5. So what we'll do is now we've got the 5 chains on. We've got lots of straps on it now, and then as far as I'm concerned, it's not going anywhere. I'm not happy. I'm happy. I've done a good job, but I put an extra chain over the back of this because I'm not sure what's in the top of this. This is sat on top of this truck underneath, so I'm going to put an extra chain, heavy duty one, from the chassis round the tipping bar down to the chassis. Yeah, what we've done is we've got chain through the front crash structure. We've got 2 chains on a crisscross from the chassis from side to side. That's 3. We've got a heavy duty chain from here, chassis over the top of the chassis down to the other side. That's chain number 4. We've just put a new one there from the link bar there. Not happy with that. Wow. It just shows you how you better check. I'm going to redo that now because see how that's, so I'll redo that now. So anyway, we're going to redo that now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains holding us on, and then we've got straps. Whatever's on this side is on the other side as well. Just going to fix this first and we'll get that to the port. Okay. These crossroads, there's the 2 houses.
Yeah.
There's a little wire.
Yeah. Don't go too far. That's all.
Okay, good man. Thank you. Right. How you doing? Right. We got our load on. I've chained it on well. I think I've 6 chains on that, and we're about 42 ton roughly, give or take. I don't know, I'll know when I get back to the port. The first truck is up against the headboard or the back of this truck, so I've got to make sure that I just take my time on if I have to take right angles. I've got a young fella in front of me here from Northern Scrap, because we're about just short of 16 feet in height. So there's one crossroads where I have to cross over where the height of the wire is a little tiny thin wire, must be a telephone wire, and I'm just wary of it getting clouted by the top of this truck. So we've got the young fella here who's coming to just keep an eye on me and maybe get a brush handle to brush it up over the top. Once you get past that one, I reckon we're 100% then all the way back to Douglas. It's just that one. The roads are closed in certain places, so I have to take the detour, but I'm just it's all about where the people park the cars. You know what people are like in cars, they're just that crazy, aren't they? Hopefully that camera's going to stay in place. There's an indication for me there, you see, under them wires there. Miles away from them ones. Miles away from them. Yeah, we'd like to make some progress. So let's see now, 21, 31, 36, so about 42 ton in this, and we'll show you that when we get to the port. Right, the young fella's ahead of me, he's going to keep his observations open for me, and see how we get on. this one here is a little wire for the young fella. He'll get out of his van now. Is it going to hit us at the back? It's more the back than the front.
You're on the exhaust here.
Oh wow, okay. You get your brush, okay. Let me see if I lower the suspension. How much is it? If it went back a bit,
Show me a bit more then, Mike.
Hey?
Show me a bit more then.
Okay, yeah, chuck it over then. The things you do in a day. The rest of them were nowhere near it. You okay? Hold on. Are you happy there? Let me just... Good man, thank you. Right, there you go. So, when you show me that exhaust there, hitting that wire there, that's interesting because I never took the exhaust into being that high. So that shows me that the back, if the exhaust hit it and the back didn't, then that's a good thing there. Stress will start for me when I get towards the back road. Yeah. Come on then, plant pot. Looks nice and secure there, no dramas there. Gone down to minus 65 and I'll let the tip through. So 65 mil, that's minus 65 and it's normally at plus 20. So that's 85 mil I've dropped this headboard of that trailer on that. So what's 85 mil? That's just over 3 inches, isn't it? So we're loaded by 3 inches. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're not going to pull anyone's cables out. It'll be telephone cables. If anything, they're probably the lowest. I wouldn't imagine there's any, what do you call it? But the load's looking pretty good. Everything looks nice and tight. I think we'll be okay. He's pulling in. We'll see something coming. He's pulling in. I'll see something coming. You see, the very minute he pulled in there, I knew there was something coming. So what we need to do now is, the good thing is the curb's not very high here, so any car can go up on the pavement. Go on the pavement. It's going. He'll be right. See, something like that's a Jeep. The payments, because for the TT racing and that, the payment's about 2 inches high. Right, we're going to go take a detour now. So we're going to go on a road we don't normally go on. So we're going to keep an eye out for the low wires. Blah blah blah. No sunglasses today either. It's gone a bit shady now. So we'll take a right down here. That's close to the 20 something, 29 is it? Or 20, yeah, 29. That's close to the 29th. So we'll go down here. It's a high wire. There's not many houses on this road, but there is a couple of dozen. And only small houses as well, so gotta keep an eye out for the wires, cables. There might be no cables on it, or there might be cables on it, I don't know, and I honestly don't know. But this is all part of your job. Be alert. Coast Road. This takes you from Kirkmichael to Peel. Now back in the day there used to be a train, steam train, which now the steam train in the Armagh goes from Douglas down to Port Erin, but back in the heyday it used to go to, it's up on the left hand side here, it used to go from Douglas across to Peel and then up here to Ramsey. Steam trains, and then it used to fork off and go to Foxdale as well. Now we're going to cross a bridge in a minute up the top here where the flashy lights are, and the bridge, the train used to go underneath the road here and then follow its way down to the coast of Peel there. These roads are really narrow as well, you see, so that wide lane detection, it always goes off, like, you know. It's non-stop. The road gets, there's pinch points in the road, and this is where we go up the hill here, and I could turn it off, but that's beside the point. It's there for a reason. So this is where the train goes from the left hand side here, goes under the road here, and then it rejoins on the right hand side here. If you look in the distance there, you'll see it running down parallel to the road here. And that's going back to the 1950s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I think it stopped sometime in the 70s. I could be wrong. It's a guess. It's a guess. Now this is our first tester coming up now. Now the big low loaders have been through here in the last few days. There was one there. He was 77 ton. He had 8 axles, and he was coming in the opposite direction to me. Now I did see him in Peel. I mentioned to him he's got late apex here, coming around from the other way. This apex, the road cuts back on itself. It's not affecting me, but it would have affected him quite a lot last night, because of the way the road goes round, but doesn't affect me so much going this direction. It's quite straightforward for me. I must have a chat to the guy if I get to speak to him in the next few weeks, or next time I see him. See how he got on. He earned his money that day going from Peel up this way. What's that say? Road closed ahead. Mobile roadworks. See how narrow it gets here. You're kind of virtually white lining it. in places. It gets really narrow here in a second, quite quick as well, but it gets really narrow, so you can just keep your wits about you. The load's nice and secure. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Key to that driver there. Okay, I should let him through. He's coming up a hill. I should mark my own card. This gets quite quick down here, you've got to be careful. See the way the cameras go on the road. You get yourself in trouble there if you go too fast. We're governed to 40. We're governed to 40 here on the island. Just in the distance there on the right hand side, when we go around the next corner, you'll see Peel Castle, which is from the Viking days, and used to protect the island from the Vikings and that. It's a fishing port. If you're ever on the island, it's a beautiful place to go. Absolutely 100%. You've got to go to Peel and have a look at Peel Castle. Lots of a beautiful sandy beach as well. Very tropical, especially on a beautiful day. Any day's a nice day, and you see the fishing boats coming in with their catches from the day. Nice. This is where we get a bit twisty now. We're on the outskirts of Peel now. There's Peel Castle straight ahead of us there now. You just see it in the distance there. We'll get a better view than that as you get closer. See a few cables there on the left. We're getting into houses again now. We're on the outside of Peel, outskirts of Peel. And when there's houses, there's cables, isn't there? So hopefully they've gone that side of the road now, the cables. But we do see some poles there. They're too high for me. It's the ones across the road here. I think they're way too high for me. How do you judge 16 feet? That's under 6, that's over 16 feet. Yeah, no dramas there. Lowered the truck by 80 mil. Right, we're coming into the outskirts, that's way too high for me, that one. It's the telephone ones. That's something like 18, 19 feet, that. Specks of rain now. We're into 20 past 2 on a Friday afternoon. I've got an electric bike now. I cycle home. Oh, cycle on the pavement as well. Right, what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on then. You had to, didn't you? Sheep in the field there, ready for Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner. They're waiting for Sunday dinner, ready to be eaten and beautiful. I love lamb. It's one of my favourite is lamb. Right, just on the right hand side here, as we go into the next section here, you'll see Peel Castle on the right hand side. It'll be about 1 o'clock. Say 1:30, say between 1 and 2 o'clock. The road's going to cut back, so it'll be 1 o'clock. You only get a few seconds of seeing it, but you see Peel Castle, it's 2 o'clock in fact. Hopefully that front camera might pick that up for a few seconds. Fishing boats coming into the port there. They're catch headings now as well. A lot of queenie boats, scallops, all that type of stuff. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going. to get past this one to let that one. Yeah, we need to let this one here. We need to get this one here. Come on. All up. All up. Come on. Yeah. Phone's pinging away there. They can wait. Life's not that important. Right, this one here. Look at this lot here. Got away with them. Got away with them. This is where the fun starts. Hopefully it's not an Arctic. I met an Arctic here the other day. Ah, straightforward. Straightforward, boys, straightforward. Mr. Car Driver. Yeah, still nice and secure. More cables there too, them ones. My fingers crossed, I think that's all the cables done and dusted, apart from the few here. I think that's too high. Yes, too high now. It's too high. It's too high. More specks of rain coming onto the window screen. I'm actually looking I'm looking forward to getting home tonight. Have a nice shower. Scrap man, picking up a car. Bus driver, happy man. Right. Exhaust brakes on. Yeah, so slowing down. Anyway, it's quite warm, so it's 11 degrees. A few specks of rain still about, but it's 11 degrees. Behind that glass, it is really warm. Cherry blossom tree looks nice. People, it's nice to see a bit of life about, isn't it? Here we go. They're knocking down the building here on the right hand side. We can go through here because this is on green ahead, so we're literally not going to stop here. As long as that little white Fiesta gets on with it. They're languishing behind. The trouble is, you see, if they leave that gap, it triggers the sensors on the what do you call it? So we're going through. Are we going through? Yeah, we're going through. They're demolishing the old building here on the left hand side. The cameras will pick that up. I have to move this car here. I took a 15-point 6.5 trailer through there the other day with rear steer, which went through a lot easier than that. That was actually tighter than the longer trailer with the rear steer on it. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? Hey? Can you read my mind? Mike, dearie dearie me. Hey? Dearie dearie me. It's worth looking at anyway. Nice daff, isn't it? Nice and clean. Here we go. What do you reckon we're gonna be? What do you reckon we're gonna be? If you watch this vlog to the end, thank you very much. And I want you to guess the weight in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? We're heading into Peel, and we're going to a new farm I've never been to before. I've been trying to get in touch with the farmer, and he's not answering his phone. So we'll just have to guess. But I'm trying to pinpoint it. And the road we're going on here is the coast road from Peel to Kirkmichael, whatever the road that is. And it's quite busy with traffic at the minute because the main TT course road is closed as they're resurfacing stuff there ready for the TT, or fixing something anyway. So we'll just take our time. I've never been to this farm before, so thought we'd film that today because it might be of some interest and well worth looking at. So we'll give the farmer another ring in a minute. I'll just stop in a second and get the phone number somewhere where they're sensible. I'm following a tipper there, so maybe what I'll do now is I'll just go over this hold sign. I'll get past that car there, and I'll just take my sunglasses up a second. And I know there's a car, I'm going to leave plenty of room behind me there. I'll just stop a second, just physically to a stop. Reasons. I'll give him a phone call. Right, no hold-ups, no dramas. It's not my truck, you see. With Scania you can just press buttons and it does it all for you. At least it's ringing. Let's hope he'll answer it. Green? Good man. Big Green there. He's a good stock car man back in the day.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? It's Mike from Manx Indies. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I've just come on past Gales Fair in Peel, heading your direction. Right. How far past the switchback are you? Roughly?
On the first, or the second on the right.
After the switchback, the second entrance. The second entrance.
There's a little blue car sat in the field just inside the gate line. Oh, Mercedes car line.
Right, okay. So the second entrance after the switchback, and there's a little blue car sat in its entrance.
Yeah.
No worries.
The 50-foot gate there is open, like, just come on in the lane, like.
Good man. Alright, so we'll be in there in the next 5-10 minutes then, sir.
Yeah, that's grand, thank you.
Thank you. Good man. Thank you.
Right.
That works. Touch button works, sir. Touch button works. Well, that's alright, isn't it? Anyway, no dramas, no hassles. I have a rough idea where I'm going now. I'm not sure what the entrance is like. It might be all drama here. It might be a drama queen. Do you know, I had a trailer on last week there, 19 millimetres, and on the Isle of Man the roads aren't really that wide, to be fair, but I had someone saying, oh, I'm a drama queen, and thought, wow, they've obviously not towed 19 metres behind them. See along here today. So I like going to new places because I've been making these vlogs for over about 3 or 4 years now, and there's not one of the vlogs which are replicated yet because we keep going to new places. So it just shows you can just keep on going to these places, and it's like a never-ending places to go, all hidden away, and this will be no exception. Right, I think this has got flashy lights on the roof. I think it has. Get them. My Scania, the diff went on my Scania, the crown wheel, and what they say is the truck's has done 580,000 kilometres. So about 3 months ago, I had one of the other drivers was in there, and I said, look, the truck's immaculate. I said, but every now and again you'll feel like as if something's catching. Anyway, so we're 3 months up the road, and the truck was going down the road as if it had a brick stuck in between the wheels, giving that kind of thud type of thing. So what it was in the end, the pinion had stripped the crown wheel of half a dozen teeth. So that's in getting a new crown wheel and fitted to it. There was no sharp edges on the teeth which had come off. So there's plenty of oil on the diff and that. Blah blah blah. Anyway, we're getting close to the switchback now. So when I get the switchback, I take my glasses off because these are quite dark tint. I mentioned that before on a different vlog. So when I'm in my own truck, I've got 4 or 5 different sets with different tints in. Whereas these are just slightly too dark at the minute. So the race when you got the sun to the side here and that, or low in the sky. Right, coming up towards the switchback now. So when we get here, if anyone's following me, I'll let them past, and then we'll have a little look. We're looking for a blue Mercedes on the second entrance. This road's got lots of twists and turns on it, and undulations. It goes up and down, and it twists quite a bit. Are you going, my friends? I could let them go, but right, second entrance. Let's get me fancy lights on at the front. These will only be farm entrances, there won't be anything more than that. Is that the first entrance or this? This is not the first entrance, is it? The Mercedes, it's not that one. It's definitely not that one. Is it this one? Is it this one? blue Mercedes. It's this one. Right, it's quite steep that, so we'll stick it into manual override. Well, we ain't going up there, no chance, not on this truck anyway.
Hello?
Ah, she's just wheel spinning.
Is it?
Yes. No.
Not a pull or?
If I reckon with a pull she'll go up, aye. It's quite heavy this, like, you know, so have you got a good tractor?
Yeah, I got a good tractor, yeah. Is there a chain or not?
You can chain it on the front, yeah.
Right.
So if you reverse down, then I can get off the road a bit and then we'll quickly chain it.
Right, okay.
Good man. Thank you.
I'll see you in a minute.
Bye bye bye. Right. Hold on to your hat because this is going to be a rodeo. I'm going to take a run at this. See, manual. As soon as this truck goes, we're off and running. I thought I had no chance of that going there. It just shows you. Never give up and persistent. Stay on the track, Mike. Stay on the track. Well, this is a hell of a place, isn't it? The things you do in the day, I keep saying that, the things you do in the day. place to come, boys and girls. This is the first for me. What's that ahead of us there? Looks like there's lots of room here to turn round. That's a positive, isn't it? Rodeo. Never been up here. What a beautiful view as well. Excellent. We'll come back to you. Right, we're just on the west coast of the island, unloading this trailer, and in the distance there, just above that buggy, is the mountains of Mourne in Ireland. So that's Belfast direction. Is that Belfast direction? That's the mountains of Mourne there. You can just see them just coming through the clouds there at the top of them. And on a nice day you can see the people in the fields and that's how clear that becomes. And then around this side then you have, I'm sure that's up round towards Barrow, Cumbria, that direction there. You can just see it there through the cloud cover. And on a clear day you can actually see people on the promenade walking. So that's how close we are to the UK. Interesting. Still a couple of hours on the boat though, to be honest. Right, out there, I've just been told where things are. That's the Mull of Galloway. So that's the Mull of Galloway. I'm right down on the west coast, you see. The Mull of Galloway there, and the mountains of Mourne there. Right, let's get out of here. That was interesting, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. Just got to get out of here now. The bearings. Right, what we can't afford is any damage to anything, so we're almost through there now. Yeah, we're through there nicely. Just got to get this back onto the main road and get myself back to base. That's been a good farm, that. And right in front of me, the mountain of Mourne in front of me there. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologise. I'm half Scouser, half Manx, so you must apologise for my pronunciation. That's what they call it, pronunciation. What a fabulous farm this is. I've never been up here before. It just shows you there's so many places you go on this island that you've never been before. You'd never know that farm was up there. And there you are, there's something new, you learn something new all the time. Interesting. Good man. It'd be great to have a farm, wouldn't it? All that land mass to play around and all the rabbits there in the fields. How nice is that? Beautiful. SL Blue. What a beautiful location. I bet this is bleak up here sometimes with the wind from the west. You get a westerly coming in from America. You say wow, wouldn't you? You say wow, that's bleak. Man, you see the waves in that as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. There's the little Mercedes he mentioned to me. But if that first bit here was concreted, then there'd be no dramas getting in here. And I did check that bush there so I could get a bit of a run up so the trailer wheels would go through that gap there. You see my wheel spins there on the road. There's nothing that way. Let's see if we get something this way. I know we're quite happy to get in there. Just going to make sure we've got to keep off that grass. So, it's straightforward, isn't it? Straightforward. No dramas. Let's get my seatbelt back on. Don't forget to dislike, share the vlog for me please. And we have a summer pack below which has got all the latest hoodies on, bobble hats, and you're helping my channel grow by pressing the subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, no money at all to subscribe. There's a behind the scenes channel which is $2.99 a month. That's for members and they get various things on there. But in general, it's free of charge, totally free of charge to subscribe, and that way you're doing me and my channel a favour as well. It's all about the algorithm. With that, let me get a beautiful sunshine here. Bye-bye for now.